In this video I will look at the 13 most interesting operator skins for DMZ or Warzone. In my opinion they are Desidia, Ghillie Monster, Clearwater, Squatch, Barage, CDL Home, Recon, Expedition, Horangi, Gromsko, Grass, Hunger and Warbull. I will showcase them on the map Ashika Island, both standing, kneeling and prone. I have selected the 3 most relevant environments to showcase: grass, rocks and in front of a building. At the end of the video I will compare the skins, rate them in the different environments and finally give you my favorite. Enjoy the video. There are currently 4 ghillie skins in the game: Desidia, Ghillie Monster, Clearwater and Squatch. I will start by looking at Desidia. Desidia is a clean skin without a backpack by default. That means that whatever backpack you pick up will show on the character. In this video I'm using the default small backpack. It also means that when viewed more than 38 meters away, the character will look like it's not wearing a backpack at all. This is an important point that we will get back to later when looking at some of the other skins. In my opinion, Desidia blends in well in all the environments on Ashika Island, with the exception of against concrete walls. Then again, none of the skins blend in against concrete. Next we have Clearwater. It's no secret that this was my favorite skin on the Mazrah map. If you pay attention to the clips you can see that there's a camouflage on the backpack. This is because the skin comes with a camouflage backpack as default. This pack is the size of a medium backpack, so as long as you only equip a small or medium one, they will appear as being camouflaged in game. If you pick up a large, that model will overlap the default skin and you will lose the camouflage effect. Definitely do not pick up a large backpack if you're running this skin. Next up we have Ghillie Monster. Ghillie Monster has what appears to be a small green default backpack. You can see it when you're wearing the small backpack. If you upgrade to a medium or large, you will not see any part of the default backpack. Ghillie Monster surprised me quite a lot. As you can see in the clips, the camouflage blends in extremely well both on rocks and grass. This skin does better on this map compared to Mazrah in my opinion. Same as with the 2 prior skins, I would never pick up a large backpack if I'm using this skin. Finally we have SA Squatch. This skin does not have a default backpack either. It's a pretty clean ghillie skin, but I think the dark brown color is too dark for this map. At range is fine, but at around 20, maybe 25 meters, it starts to stand out compared to the other ghillie skins. This is probably a good thing, since it's not available to be chased anymore, as far as I know. It was being sold as part of some promotion with some meat snack packs that were only available in the United States. The rest of the world had to get it from eBay. Next we have the regular camo skins. Here we again have 4 skins to look at. We will start with Expedition. Expedition is a new skin, and right until I made this video I was using it quite a lot. It has a default big green backpack, so you would think that it covers both small, medium and maybe even large backpacks. That's unfortunately not how it works. The big backpack is not visible below 38 meters, so whatever you're using will be showing. This sounds awesome, but the problem is that for some strange reason the game starts rendering the large default backpack skin at ranges larger than 38 meters. That means that anybody entering or exiting that range will see the backpack clip in and out. That's a huge flaw and it makes the skin useless in my opinion. Take a look here how the backpack is clipping in and out when I'm moving back and forth. Horangi is next. I'm not a fan of this skin, but I included it because I see quite a lot of people using it. I think this skin has very sharp edges around the head and limbs. It makes the character stand out from the environment unless you're prone. If I had to say something positive about this skin, it would be that it does not have a backpack. So unlike the prior skin, you don't have any clipping issues. Also, it does look kinda okay if you put it up against concrete wall. The last two ordinary camo skins are Gromsko and Grass. They are very similar and neither have a default backpack as part of their skin. We will start by looking at Grass. I like Grass. I run this skin sometimes just to mix things up a little bit. Grass has ghillie camo around his head and this makes him harder to spot. There's still the problem of the arms and legs being very noticeable, just like with Horangi. In general, it's a pretty big improvement. You get Grass from buying the episode 1 raid bundle and completing a raid. Gromsko is very similar to Grass. They share the same features with ghillie around the head and having ordinary camo uniforms for the rest of the body. Gromsko stands out from Grass by using a lighter grey color scheme on his uniform. I would pick Grass if I were planning to run around the center of the map where there's a lot of rocks and grass, but I would pick Gromsko if I were to stand on the edges in the buildings. Our third category are dark skins. Here we have a CDL Home skin, a skin you get from playing a few hours of ranked, Barage and Urban Recon. We will start by looking at CDL Home. The CDL skin is black with a few white spots. I thought it would work quite well, but the contrast to the environment are simply too sharp. It's easy to spot in most cases, so unless you plan on playing just in the shadows, I don't really see the point. It has two positives though. No backpack as default and the female model is quite slim, so your character can be harder to spot just from its size. Do note though that hitboxes are not affected by character model. Urban Recon uses a dark blue and black color scheme. It does not have a default backpack. It has traces of ghillie camo around its head, similar to Grass and Gromsko. I quite like this skin. I find it to blend in surprisingly well in most environments. There is the issue of it being locked behind the cash shop. You cannot even buy it with your Call of Duty points. The price is quite steep at $20, so there you go, pay to win. That being said, if I did not want to use a ghillie skin, this would definitely be one of my top contenders. Finally, in the dark skins category we have Barage. This skin is free, you get it from completing some challenge from what I remember. Considering that, I quite like it. It's dark and blends in surprisingly well to its environment. It also does not have a default backpack and it has a relatively slim profile. This is definitely one of my favorite free skins. The last category I have are the NPC lookalike skins. Here we will look at Warbull and Hunger. We will start by looking at Warbull. This is a skin you got in Season 1 Battle Pass. I don't know if it's still possible to get it. The skin is quite dark, very comparable to Barage and Urban Recon. What separates it a bit from those two in my opinion is that I find it very similar looking to the bots you meet here in Ashika Island. That has some value. As long as you're not moving, a player might mistake you for a bot and give you that split second more to react that can save your life. This skin does not have a default backpack. And finally, the last skin we will look at is Hunger. I think this skin looks awesome. It makes you look like a juggernaut, and what can be better than that? There are a few downsides though. The skin has a large backpack and is bugged the same way that Expedition is. It's clipping in and out at 38 meters. In my opinion, that makes the skin unusable for any serious play. Besides that, the skin is huge. It's very noticeable at any distance and does not blend in at all. Even though I think it's probably the coolest skin in the game, I just can't play it because of the downsides that come with it. And there you have it. I rated the skins from F to A, F being the worst and A the best. In my opinion, Clearwater and Monster share the top spot for the best camo and grass. Clearwater takes the top spot on rocks thanks to his camo and the backpacks. Both of those skins are outclassed by Gromsko, Recon and Warbull when it comes to urban warfare. The CDL Expedition and Hunger skins I would avoid as they are horrible in pretty much all situations on Ashika Island. The rest of the skins I would consider average. Thanks for watching.